Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot. Oh, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. What a drive. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Kittle is the man in motion. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point. And does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Throwing on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
Jamal posted it to me. I know you fucking lying.
What?
Or Ron Jr. said. Somebody he got half a full. He trying to make it. So it made sense. Since Dad left Father's Day, you made $250. Definitely not getting that money. There's no way.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Now deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
Okay.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of
What can you do
scrimmage, and that's
when
all.
you can't control it?
Depending on the situation or the down and distance,
You
Mike,
probably didn't get that
linebackers
damn
have
close,
different
to tell you the
reads.
truth.
Sometimes they read the
Oh my
offensive
God, he's
lineman.
saying so
Sometimes they
slow.
read the running back.
So,
In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds. Well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Still got to be slow to be with him.
I don't know if they live on their own or what, so I
doubt it.
And
Cavalry
well,
gonna
same with
return
that,
it.
he don't believe in it.
And he'll be brought down. Short
That's
return.
wrong with movies
And
and
they'll
stuff.
take over there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11.
There's
And
a
quickly
message
pick
on
up
the
first
show
down.
like,
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Open man.
He hadn't made it to Charlotte yet.
And they'll
well,
get
she
what
was
they needed.
like,
And sets up
she went to Columbus.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the
She
defense
was
can't
like,
react
well,
quickly
she
enough
said that she
because
was
the
like
ball's
supposed to
coming out
move
so
it.
hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
She was like, because she's kind of hard on
Purdy
the
now
bodies.
on second down.
And in my head, I'm like, well, I said, just about say what you got. Still,
And
I
he'll
said,
be
so.
taken down, but they are
And everybody
able to
told him,
distance
yeah,
inside the 30-yard
You
line.
know, because I was like, I don't know. I was like, he said he talked to Mario, but he said Mario said it was like, let me transport him up here. And she was like, she made it sound like Mario's
They'll go up
deathbed.
here, first and 10.
So, that's wrong with her. Well, I mean, she was saying so Michelle ended up calling us. I was like, what's happening with Mario? She was like, pretty much, she was like, what, 43 yards? She was like, Mario, it's behind
Take it
90
in
yards.
by Jennings.
It was like,
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of
So,
7 yards.
like he's happy. I was like, so if they consider like a transfer, she was like,
Second down
last time she
and
knew he
3.
was on the list.
No,
Purdy
Mario was on the list, and Mario was doing
doesn't appear that he does.
Mario was doing better. They took him off the list.
They'll only give him
Right,
a
and she said he was on the list. She
So
was like, she don't know if he still is. She was like, but I know. She was like, I know he was. She was like, but she was like, but I don't know if he's still on the list. She said, but he's at the like the transplant center. It was like he's at the one. in Colombia. She was like, and they were trying to transport him here. She was like, but even that they said would just be pretty taxing on his body. So I guess she was saying they was going to try to do it by ambulance.
Mario is only the Mario. They didn't have no bed for him to get here. Mario's doctor is on vacation. He's not even in Charlotte, which is why they wanted just all his doctors are in Charlotte. That's why they're trying to get him in Charlotte. Mario was supposed to have an operation after convocation anyway, but because he went to the ER or whatever, and they ended up doing the little procedure anyway already. So he was already going to have a procedure after convocation. So I don't know, because they were talking about him having to put that little bag thing on it, but they said doctor said he think he wants to do that again. That's why I say Mario got to get to Charlotte to where his doctor is.
Yeah.
Because his doctor not in Colombia, so they don't. I'm not gonna say they don't know what they're doing, but they are not as familiar with him and his condition as they are in Charlotte. So
well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession, that deep in their own territory.
I mean, it still don't sound like good. So she was like, I'm sure her called her yesterday and was just telling her, like, you know, he's being Mario. He's just trying to push through, but you can tell he's just not, you know. She was like, initially, so not really making any better. She was like, and she told Shalisa this was when they first got married. I'll never overstep my bounds. You know, I'll never.
That first down and see if you can capitalize
She was like, I did it. I always be respectful of that. She was like, but I'm still his mother. I gave birth to him. So when it comes to things specifically and stuff, I just want to be included. You know what I mean? She was like, I'm not going to give up and not get back home.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
This will not work out. They tried to shovel it forward to the up man. No dice. They turn it over on down.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Kittle is the man in motion. Now it's McCaffrey. He's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
All right.
The They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans will have great field position right around midfield.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to pick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss,
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Will spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and inches.
At the Niners' 43-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. There he goes. Inside the 30. Guarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
Whoa. 19 Texans. Here we go. Let's go.
Now, Stroud. He'll get this one out to his fullback. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Ow, McKay.
Throwing is Stroud. To the goal line and in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 2nd TD catch of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. First and 10. Purdy. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to the air is Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. McCaffrey is in for a touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead,
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hey, King. Let's go. Hey. 11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And in motion here is Jennings. First and 10 for Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
he's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that's going to wind up Incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. This time they stay on the ground. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
Zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. You were choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made me on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
What's happening? Oh, damn, homie, come on. Hit Cat on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep.
We are just around 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Houston. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Crowd begins with a pass. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Formation for the Texans.
That's fielded at about the 18. This winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Danielle Hunter with the stop. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
First carry for Joe Mixon.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. A tight end in motion now. Throwing again is Purdy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Down inside the 10. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Watch out! Stop!
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard
Ball
line.
a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Get set! Get set!
Kittle is the man in motion. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they...
And this is on! Wow! The decision to go pays off! Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
All right. 118.
Here's Stroud. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down for Houston.
For a Texans first down.
All right.
First and 10.
To throw is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big-time play for Houston. 45 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
All right.
Stroud to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
All right. 118. What's that?
A second down throw for Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more.
The pressure's too much, and he goes down. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Taimi Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The drive started with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. To pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4.
Get set, get set.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Christian Harris there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Get set, get set.
They'll go with Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
San Francisco.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get set, get set. Run set.
To throw, it's Purdy. That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
We need 2. Here's Purdy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll have first and goal. It is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here.
And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Texans 17, 49ers 14.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the quick, right? Look at high, look.
They'll run with Mixon. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All right. Tony. South.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Stroud going to set up the throw. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. to the left side into the hands of Collins. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the mark. Second and inches.
At the Niners' 24-yard line.
18. What's that?
Stroud. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Get set. Get set.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Back to throw. Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. It's a gain of 34. Set to go now on first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now he's going to bring up third and real long. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, it's Jake Booty time for the Niners. This one from 43 yards away. Booty's kick is good. And the 49ers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got 18. Outside.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Fairbanks able to add the extra point. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 14.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Down to the 10. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the 1st half.
24.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy finding his tight end, Farrell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense difference, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? Something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jair Brown on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
All right.
Here's Stroud. I had defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll look to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback. Like, they don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
3rd and a yard.
Get set. Get set.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. E.J. Speed. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw. Stroud. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Moving to his left. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Texans set to punch this one away. Just what the puncher's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. From 29, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The 49er first down.
McCaffrey now from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. They'll come up here 1st and 10. And in motion here is Jennings. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
All right.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Take this in, back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. Man in motion here is Jennings. Ayuk makes the catch right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Get set.
Now Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Throwing again is Purdy. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, 49ers. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. We'll try and run here with James. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go, let's go. At 18, what's that?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, here's Stroud. The second down throw is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. They'll come up for first and 10.
Outside. Box, 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 box.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down. They'll stick to the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Here comes second down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up third down.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. On third down, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way. To extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game, but the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
A run here with Mixon. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, ready.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Lots of space past the 45. 20. 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.